All right, what's up, guys? I'm going to do a quick prediction video for Ryan Garcia against Emmanuel Tagoe, which is going down this Saturday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on DAZN. All right, real quick, I told you guys I was going to cover the Triple G fight. I totally forgot that because it's happening in Japan, it's going to be at 5 in the morning. All right, so I'm not going to be home at that time. I was thinking, I'm thinking Saturday, I'm going to be available in the evening. So I'm definitely going to cover this fight. I'm going to cover the Erickson Lubin fight as well. But I totally forgot that because this fight is on the Triple G is going to be on the other side of the world. It's going to be at 5 in the morning and I'm not going to be home. I have no problems with getting up early and covering a fight, but I won't be home for that one. All right. So I'm not going to cover it live, but I will do a post-fight review on that fight. Okay. Now, this fight is this Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and I will be on to cover this fight and the Erickson Lubin fight on Showtime. All right. But that fight, the Erickson Lubin fight, is a little bit more of a priority to me. So hopefully they don't overlap. But that is more of a priority because the matchup is a much better matchup. Whereas this, I just think this is more based on Ryan's return to the ring. And I don't think this is the most challenging opponent for young Ryan Garcia. Emmanuel Tagoe is a good opponent. He's only lost one fight, which was his first professional fight. I think he does everything. I think he's a very balanced fighter. I've seen him fight before, and I think he's very balanced. I think he does everything pretty decent. He's pretty well-rounded. I don't think he has anything that stands out about him, though. Like Ryan Garcia, the thing that stands out about him with me is his hand speed, his power, especially in that left hook, which is a one-punch knockout punch, and the way he sets it up, he's pretty much a master with that one shot, right? I think he has his flaws, obviously, and stuff, but nothing stands out about Emmanuel Tagoe, I think this fight, both of these guys have been inactive. Ryan fought last January against Luke Campbell, which was a huge step up for him. And the best challenge he took, in his professional career, I would say his second toughest challenge was probably Romero Duno, who, he got out of there pretty quick. But Emmanuel Tagoe really doesn't have anybody on his resume that really challenged him. He's 5'8". He doesn't have the longest reach. Ryan's pretty tall. He's like 5'11", has like a 70-inch reach, and he knows how to use it. He's pretty flat-footed. He's not the lightest on his feet, but he could move if he's forced to. He's fought some pretty good pressure fighters, and if he has to move, he will. But most of the time, he likes to come forward and try to pressure you and use his size as an advantage, which is what he did against Luke. He got dropped in that fight, but he got up quickly, and he looked like he was fine when he got up. It was a big shot he got caught with, and he weathered the storm and got the knockout. Even Lomachenko wasn't able to knock out Luke. He was able to drop him. I think Jorge Linares was also able to drop Luke hard in that fight, but Ryan actually stopped him with a body shot. So, with this fight, I'm looking at this fight to see what Ryan can do. And Emmanuel Tagoe, just to mention, he hasn't fought in over a year as well. In fact, his last fight was in 2020, late 2020. So he's kind of rusty as well. And listen, let's be honest. Like, Oscar is one of the best when it comes to matchmaking. His superstar fighters, he'll put you in there with someone that's good, but a lot of it is based on timing, And I think the timing right now, Tagoe is a good fighter, a good test, especially when you've been inactive. He's not bad at all, but being that he's inactive, he's not the biggest puncher. All right. And there's flaws. He's definitely going to be exposed to that left hook. And that's the biggest key. That's the key thing with these opponents. He's going to be exposed, and he's definitely easier to get clipped by that left hook than Luke was. His He's gonna be exposed. I was just watching some of his highlights and some of his clips, and those hands are always down. And sometimes he overextends himself when he shoots those right hands. He's an orthodox fighter. He's not southpaw like Luke was, but he's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught with a shot stepping in, and he's gonna get caught. And this is the reason why it's a good opponent. It's a guy that's like kind of almost undefeated, but he's gonna get caught, and this is part of the reason why he's the opponent here. Joe Goosen is going to be Ryan's trainer now, and I'm looking to see if Joe is, have, started or changed some things about Ryan's style. I'm looking to see if there's any differences in Ryan's style, really. I mean, I actually think Ryan's a good boxer. I just think that for the amount of trash he talks, I would expect him to take bigger challenges. Like, I would have expected him to fight at least a Devin Haney at this point. But again, it's a lot of things is based on timing with Golden Boy. I mean, he did have one scare earlier in his career where he almost lost a fight before. But they're very careful with him. And I think Emmanuel Tagoe is a good opponent to come back on. It's a safe fight. I think if things can really fall apart, like let's say if Ryan can't knock out Tagoe, I think it could be somewhat competitive because Tagoe is, he does have good reflexes. He is quick himself. He has good, he's very slick in there. So he can definitely box, but it's still to me a safe fight, and you can't sleep on anyone because it could be an upset. If Ryan is definitely not at his best, mentally at his best. This is a guy that just took a mental health break. So you never know. You never know, especially when you're changing trainers. I mean, a lot has gone on with this kid in the past year. So you just never know. But at the same time, I think Ryan is going to be fine. I think there were other options before, like there were talks of Pacquiao, there was talks of other fighters. I think Ryan's gonna be all right. I think he's gonna take care of business and win this one by stoppage. I think he's gonna catch Emmanuel at some point, and I think it's gonna be within 6 rounds. Definitely before the end of the first half of the fight. I think Ryan is gonna catch him and put him away. Just too big, too strong, too powerful, and too quick. People question his chin, and I understand that, but Tagoe is not the biggest puncher. I think for Ryan, if it was against a Teofimo Lopez or a Tank Davis, one of those guys, I think, all right, we got to really be concerned about him getting caught with a big shot. But with Emmanuel Tagoe, I think this fight is safer, and I think he's going to be all right, and I think he's going to pass that test. Even if he struggles maybe a round or two, it might be a little bit entertaining, but it's nothing that Tagoe has that I think stands out amongst the people that the people Ryan has already faced in his career, and comparing to everyone like a Haney and, all those other names I mentioned before, Haney, all of these other guys, they're superior to me. And I think those guys are real dangerous fighters, as in Ryan against Tagoe. Tagoe is good, but this is a fight that he should definitely win. Maybe we get an upset. I love upsets, so maybe we get one, but it's a stretch for me. Especially for a guy that hasn't been that active before and hasn't fought tired. I mean, this is a step up for Tagoe, not for Ryan. All right. So I have Ryan winning. I would say within 5 rounds. In 5. I got Ryan Garcia by knockout in 5 rounds, and that's the way I see it. And let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.